Hello and welcome to another episode of Chris's Pals Likey Movie Trivia. I believe this is episode 23.
22, I think.
That?
22.
Who knows? Who knows? I'll do a check at the break and we'll have that factual information because I'm all about the factual information.
Okay.
Last episode was the Oscars, a little formal. We're going a little more casual this episode. It is comedies. It is the month of April. April Fool's Day was the inspiration. And in the comments, if you can tell me what movie the shirt is from, you'll get a shiny like. How about that? So if you can identify this shirt in the comments, I'll be really proud of you. So we have 5 contestants this evening. But before that, I forgot to introduce her on one episode. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I do that so I don't forget this time around. Katie is our color commentator, scorekeeper, fact checker this evening. So we're going to say hi to her first. Katie, how are you doing this evening?
Hi, I'm doing good.
Good.
I'm excited
good.
we have new people.
We do. We will get to them in a moment. Very excited about that. And for those of you at home, you know that Katie's been the scorekeeper a few times, so we're glad to have her back. We're going to go to our returning champion. I believe it might be the first time we've had a 2-time champion defend their title for a 3rd time. So we'll see his feelings about that. We have Don't Call Me McShirley Face. Don't Call Me McShirley Face. How do you feel your chances are this evening to three-peat?
Oh, man. Well, I've got the power of Mel Brooks once again behind me here. I have the power of John Belushi also keeping me company. I have the one and only Homer Simpson. And then on my shirt, we've got the wonderful inspiration for Man on the Moon, Mr. Andy Kaufman. So I've got all of the great comedy spirits in my corner. So I'm feeling very confident.
Fantastic. We're going to go to another one of our frequently returning players. We have Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. How are you tonight, Bomb?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Good. Excellent. Are you excited about this comedy-themed episode?
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like to laugh?
Right. Comedies is such a wide genre. I had a real tough time kind of narrowing my focus. So we'll see what all happens with that. Also returning, Trivia Newton-John. How are you this evening?
Hello. We are on the struggle bus, but we are here. I am dealing with a crying child. I am dealing with my phone stand falling apart, but it's fine. We're doing great.
Fine.
I'm here. I'm happy to be here.
Excellent. We're glad to have you. Glad to have you be a part of this comedy episode. And another returning player, I believe, for her 3rd appearance, Mags Mataz. How are you tonight?
I'm fabulous. How are you doing?
Doing great. I'm dealing with a cat who.
Miss Diva just needs her limelight. Come on now, give it to her.
Oh, and now the host's sound is gone.
Boy.
We cannot hear.
Diva just unplugged my headset. Those are my work calls.
Hey, it's doing really great.
That's what she thinks about this.
Right. She's like, I'm done. Pay attention to me. But as you know at home, if you see a cat on the screen, you take a drink. So
that's right. That's
all right.
We do too.
Again, thanks for being here, Mags Mataz. And we have a brand new player. First time on the program. We have Buffalo Custard Bath. Buffalo, if I can call you Buffalo. How do you feel about joining this motley crew of Chris's pals who likey movie trivia?
I mean, I'm pretty excited. It should be a good adventure.
Excellent. That's the absolute right attitude. Well, we're going to get right into our first game, and I will be explaining these as we go for those of you who may not have seen the program before. Our first game is called The Money Pit.
All right.
The Money Pit, named after that Tom Hanks comedy.
I just remember that.
Yeah, and keep in mind, April Fools is kind of a theme. You're going to see a lot of games I've never hosted before. So this is one of those I have never hosted. So yeah, super excited. We're going to go with actual real world props for this game.
Oh.
Yes. Wow. And we're going to do some movies from Mr. Mel Brooks and from the Coen brothers are going to be the subject of these movies. The object of this game is to guess how much certain movies from my personal video collection made at the worldwide box office.
Ooh.
I will say the first
Mm.
3 films do increase in the amount of worldwide box office. And then we'll get into a little bit. There's a little bit of a tricky one in the middle. We'll get to that a little bit later. So on your pads and paper, I'm going to give you a movie and you're going to try to guess how much money that film has made at the worldwide box office. And these are numbers verified by the movie database that is available on the internet. And I did not round to the nearest million. I just put the number out there. So I'm going to be doing a little math. And Katie has all those figures as well. So she's going to help me pick who's the closest. I'm going to ask that when you give your answer, if you'll give it within like 3.1 million. So make sure you have it like a 1/10 of a million. Does that make sense? Or
Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah.
we're going to do like the point whatever.
And there's no overbidding.
There's no overbidding. It is
Okay.
Price is Right rules, closest without going over. Price
Oh.
is Right, not a sponsor.
Okay.
But of course, they are a definite inspiration. We're going to get started with our first movie. It is Robin Hood Men in Tights. Robin Hood Men in
Okay.
Tights from 1993. I want you to tell me how much Robin Hood Men in Tights made at the worldwide box office.
Question: are these going from least to greatest as the questions advance?
The first 3 will, and then the
Okay.
4th one I have a little bit of a curve.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
but I'll address that whenever we get to that particular film.
Okay.
So, first film is Robin Hood Men in Tights. I'm old enough to have seen this in the theater.
And a thumbs up when we have it
A
written
thumbs
down.
up when you have your guess for
Uh,
how much Robin Hood Men in Tights grossed the worldwide box office. Okay, looks like we have 2 thumbs, 3 thumbs, 4 thumbs, 5 thumbs. Okay, we're gonna go with Don't Call Me McShirley Face. What is your guess?
We'll see how I did on this one, but I don't remember it doing it very well. I was alive during that time. 4.5 million. We'll
Okay,
say.
Trivia Newton John.
Oh man, I think I was more generous. 17 mil.
17. Okay. Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb.
Oh. So I went with 18 million, which converts to about 16.1 euro.
There it is. There it is.
Uh-huh.
Max Mataz, what's your guess?
I'm being really generous in saying 35.1 million.
35.1 million. Okay.
I mean, it's got
Buffalo
Richard
Cus-
Lewis.
It does. And Tracy Ullman.
Oh.
Buffalo Custard Bath. What is your
I
guess?
said 5.7 million. Oh, it's kind
5.7.
of shiny.
I say we cannot see that at all.
Yeah, it's a bit shiny. Oh yeah,
There
I
it is.
can
There
kind
we
of
go.
see it now. Okay.
There's the glare. I
Yeah.
will tell you that one of you was only 600,000 off.
Oh.
And that's
Ooh.
Max Mataz because the gross was
Oh,
approximately
shoot.
35.7 million for Robin Hood.
Wow.
Men in Tights.
Okay.
Ah,
That is
I
5
thought it
points.
bombed a lot harder than that. Wow.
That is 5 points for Max Mataz.
I
Congrats.
said
Yes.
5.7. I meant 35.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey.
Ooh.
Okay, next up on the Mel Brooks train. And just ignore this $5 sticker. We don't know where that came from. That does not factor into the total because it's a video purchase, not a box office. But Young Frankenstein from 1974.
Okay.
Again, more than the previous movie. But that's the only hint I will give you. Young Frankenstein. So whenever you have your answer, if I can get a thumbs up.
I don't think I have a very good track record with this game, if I recall, but we'll see how this goes the rest of the way.
Bad.
I'm
bad at
I'm
this
very hit or
game.
miss. Like sometimes I'm on track and sometimes it's just way off. So
It's like I'm an actor and numbers are not my strong suit.
I mean I love
Mhm.
numbers and I love spreadsheets. So
I've been okay with numbers in the past, but then I
thumbs up when
went
you're
elsewhere.
ready. Looks like we're just waiting on one. Okay, that's everybody. All right. McShirley face.
Okay, let's go with 55.1 million.
55.1. Okay. Trivia Newton John.
I was not that generous. I said 38.5.
38.5. Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb.
I've got, wait, $80 million or one single soiled euro and a handful of hard candy.
As long as it's not Werther's original.
Uh,
Max Mataz.
Okay, I said 43.5 million.
43.5. And Buffalo Custard Bath.
48.3.
0.3.
Ooh.
Man, you guys are doing pretty well. One was only 6 million off. And that is Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, because it
Hooray.
was 86.3.
Wow.
Wow.
Go Mill.
Big
That's
time
70s euros, man.
Yeah, that's 70s. That's $70.
Yeah, that's wild.
In euros.
And
That's
it does
really
count
wild.
all the re-releases and such, but 5 points. Good job. Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Next, we have another film by Mr. Brooks from 1974. Good year for Mr.
Yup.
Brooks. There it is. Blazing Saddles. Blazing Saddles. Grossed more than Young Frankenstein. So take that into account when you're giving your answers. So Blazing
He
Saddles.
rode a blazing saddle. He wore a shiny star. Love that movie.
Yep.
Love all his movies.
Right? That's why I
even
wanted
yeah.
to start with Mr. Brooks.
I even like his bad movies.
Like
Like
he's
Robin Hood Men in Tights and you know.
yeah, most
Like-
certainly my favorite EGOT winner.
Yeah, I've lost my Spaceballs copy, so I would have had that in here, but
Oh, that's good.
I
I
don't know
saw
where-
that on the big screen at the
I don't know where
drive-in.
that is. I know, I'm sad.
We found a
It looks
VHS
like-
of that when we were kids and got in trouble for watching it.
Nice. I rented the movie Basketball for my 12-year-old nephew once. So we got one more we're waiting on.
I had a friend who was a thorough Mormon, and I showed him the movie Orgasmo because of the loophole that it was unrated.
Oh, nice. Nice. All right, for our third film, Don't Call Me McShirley Face.
I'm a
Sure
bad
does.
person for revealing that, but here it is. I'm going with $150.3 million.
Okay. Trivia Newton John.
Yikes. I probably undershot it again. 120.7.
120.7. Okay. Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb.
I've got, let me frame it up here. 125 million, which is basically infinite euros.
Right. Max Mataz.
Okay, I just went high for $206.4 million.
Okay. And Buffalo Custard Bath.
135.8.
Okay. The lowest bid is 125 or 120.7. You have all overbid. Please
Oh, okay.
rebid.
Redo it.
Bid.
Please rebid.
Somewhere between 80 and 127.
Yikes.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Mm.
that's
Yeah.
a narrow window there. Okay.
Right.
Mm.
I'm uncomfortable with this window, actually.
Yeah,
All right.
I thought for sure someone was gonna undershoot it, but nope. Y'all overshot it. It's
We-
Well,
cool,
see,
though.
we went from the 35 to the 86, so
Yeah.
let's just continue to grow.
If I remember right, Blazing Saddles was the summer of '74, and Young Frankenstein was a little closer to award season.
I want to say that's correct, but
24.
So that's why I think summer dollars here.
okay, we're waiting on one.
Oh, I'll do it.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go back around. Don't Call Me McShirley Face.
I went with 118.2 million.
Okay. Trivia Newton John.
118.5 million.
Oh no!
Stop
Okay,
Worrying and Love the
all right.
Bomb.
Okay.
I had no way of knowing.
Me,
Yep.
I've got 113 million.
13. Okay. Max Mataz.
Well, I've got 113.9.
Oh,
This is fantastic.
whoa.
That's
Buffalo
good.
Custard Bath.
I had 105.7.
Okay.
So do we get this money, or what are we doing here?
I will say the two that bid 0.3 within each other are the closest. So that
I don't know what
means
that means.
Trivia Newton John with 119.6 million
Nice.
is the winner for this particular one.
Wow.
Very,
Oh.
close. Very close.
I had no
Daggone
way
it.
of knowing. I had
Well
no way
done.
of knowing.
Hey, I don't
Okay.
doubt it.
So here's the curveball. And I was
Uh-uh.
surprised by this as well. The producers.
Yeah.
It's depending on who you ask, it's from 67 or 68. It was made in 67, released in 68.
Mhm.
It did not gross $1 million. It is a sub-$1 million worldwide gross.
Wow.
So we're gonna bid in hundred thousands. Like that's so anything between 100,000 and $1 million is your window.
Yeah.
For this particular film.
Wow.
I was very surprised to learn that it did not gross even $1 million.
Interesting.
So
That's
I
the
kind of use this.
original?
I use this as a reset. Yeah, this is the original.
Yeah, this
Academy
is the one
Award
that
winner
won Mel Brooks the Oscar.
Yep.
Yeah.
This
Or
is
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
screenplay.
possibly his best movie.
It's a good one.
I
It's a very
mean,
good
none
one.
of us were there to watch it in the theater, so
Correct.
that's
Correct.
Oh.
So that's your challenge between
Wow.
100,000 and $1 million.
Wow.
So we'll do like closest 1,000. We'll round to 1,000, I guess.
Well, I've already written out numbers though.
Oh, okay. That's fine. we can make it work. We can figure it out.
No, whatever. Yeah. I don't want to
So-
do more work.
Yeah, that's why I have a scorekeeper. I'm actually being really nice to Katie this evening because I don't have very many tough games to score. So.
well, I
Alright.
have them all in front of me, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so thumbs up whenever you're ready. Looks like we're waiting on.
Oh, sorry. I didn't.
Okay, that's everybody. So for the producers, don't call me McShirley face. What is your guess?
I went with $750,000.99.
Okay. Okay.
Just gonna put you over the edge.
Oh, it's
99
750,000. Trivia.
875,000.
875,000. Stop worrying and love the bomb.
I've got what does it say? $625,427.
27. Okay. All right, Max.
Converts. I don't know.
Said 436,000.
36,000. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Buffalo custard bath.
657,000.
Whoa.
Okay, so you're not going to believe this, but you again have all overbid.
Oh,
The highest
wow.
bid is 436,000.
Jeez.
So
Really?
erase the bids, please. As they
This
say.
isn't even
Wow.
And we're going to go another round to see
This is a
You can get-
crime.
who can get closer.
Wowee. Goodness gracious.
Right now, I'm crying more than I'm laughing at this comedy special. Poor Mel Brooks.
I mean, he got an Oscar, so I'm not crying.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks
Got his career out of it. Did anybody
It's
see
true.
the 12 chairs?
I have it on Blu-ray. I have yet to crack it open.
Love it. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay,
So
go
we're
ahead.
going
and
lower
put
than
those
four.
thumbs up when you were ready.
Say lower than 437 or something like that.
Lower than 436.
I got you. I
That's
got
the
you.
lowest bid.
All right.
Can't be
Okay.
that much lower.
Okay, we're waiting on one.
Hold on, I'm changing mine.
Hang on, that looks like it. Okay, okay, I've got it.
Okay,
got it.
now
This is it.
I'm gonna
Exactly.
give you our mags, Mataz. I'm gonna give you a 3, 2, 1. There we
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Okay, there we are. All right, second attempt.
All right.
Don't call me McShirley face.
I will go with 380 thou.
Okay. Trivia Newton John.
I went with 275, 500.
Okay. Stop worrying and love the bomb.
I've got where's it at? 339,000.
Okay. Max Mataz.
Equals Eurovision.
You said $1, Jeff?
$1.
Yep. Yep.
Rude.
And
I
I will say that the dollars cancel each other out because there's actually there's two people that got underneath the target.
Finally.
Yeah.
My heart goes out to you. Don't call me McShirley face because it was 375,000 rounded.
Oh my God.
76,000. So you were 4,000 over with your bid. So it was again. Stop worrying and love
All
the
right.
bomb, who was the closest
We zeroed in on it.
with
We're a team.
339,000.
We did it.
Okay, that was the reset. That was the reset button because now we're going to move on
Okay.
to the Coen brothers'
Okay.
Oh boy.
favorite
Oh my
Directors
God.
do a lot of. They do a lot of.
Oh, brother.
A lot of great comedies.
That's their best one.
I'm a big fan, huge fan. This one is back in the millions, so I will say that it did gross more than $1 million, but that's all I'm going to tell you. It's more than $1 million, so more than $1 million. So that's your movie for this go around. Oh brother, where art thou? It is one of my favorites as well.
Yeah.
Back in the days of mail-in Netflix, not a sponsor, I watched the entire Coen Brothers catalog through Netflix.
This was playing at the movie theater that one year that I worked at the movie theater. So we
nice.
saw it a lot.
There is a great documentary about that mail-in DVD service on a certain streaming service that also
nice.
packages. So
Is it the same service that had the?
It is not. It's a Prime outlet.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
I might say it's first.
Okay,
They
so
sent me an email trying to help me optimize my Prime membership.
nice. So we're waiting on one.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
No, you're
what I'm doing.
you're totally
I
fine.
forgot what
Not a
I'm doing
sponsor.
already.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for to
Um,
wrangle. I'm a contestant wrangler.
How many zeros are in that? Okay.
Oh,
I think I got like billions or something.
It did not make a Googleplex.
daggone.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We ready? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. All
There
right.
we go. Okay. Don't call me McShirley Face. What is your guess?
I remember this being kind of a Christmas time release, so I'm going to say 49 million.
Yep, it crossed over into the next year. So, trivia Newton John.
I think I was way too generous because I went with 205.2 million.
Okay,
I'm bad at
205.2.
this game. I'm really bad at this game.
You got one. That's one we say for Don't Call Me McShirley Face.
Okay. All right.
Stop worrying and love the ball. I had to do it.
I've got
It's right there.
112 million because I remember it got kind of a bump from the soundtrack.
Yes, Grammy winning best album.
Mm.
Max Mataz.
well, if Trivia Newton John went generous, I went even more generous with 300
Woo!
million.
Oh, 387 and Buffalo Custard Bath.
125.3 million.
3. Well, I have to eat my words. Don't call me McShirley Face because you were the only one who did not overbid. It was 71.9 million for Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
So when you buy
Oh,
when you
What's the
buy your
first?
movies, they come with the price of their how much they gross.
They do. They
that's
do.
so interesting.
I request that.
Yeah.
I request that. Yeah, as we have said earlier, I will never write out my cards because my handwriting is atrocious. So I will print out everything. So make sure we give the 5
I've done
points
that.
here for Shirley Face. Okay. As is often the case in the last question of the round, I'm going to give you 2 movies, and they just happen to be packaged in the same DVD package. That's why I chose these 2. They are Coen Brothers films. So what I want you to do is tell me the combined worldwide gross of these 2 films, and it is greater than 71.9 million together. Individually, they are not, but together, like Voltron, they're more.
Nice.
So your 2 movies are Raising Arizona and the dark comedy Fargo.
Raising Arizona is kind of dark too.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Oh my God,
So-
they're like my 2 favorite of the Coen brothers. I love them.
I'm
Both
very
of
happy
them.
that they were packaged together. So here's what you can do.
We're box office, right?
Box office, worldwide box office. You can tell me individually what each one grossed and then add those together, or you can just give me an overall total.
Yeah.
I'm really just looking for the overall total. But if by some miracle you happen to guess the individual grosses correctly, I will give you an extra 5 points. So if you want to just give me a total, that's fine. That's great. If you want to try for those bonus points, flex a little, you can give me how much you think each grossed and then add those 2 together. But what I'm really interested in is the combined total. And again, that combined total is greater than 71.9 million. So that I'm Raising Arizona is not getting enough screen time. There we go. There we go. That is your challenge for this last question of the round. Raising Arizona and Fargo, how much did they combine in worldwide box office?
Man, that's a thinker. That's a thinker.
because
Yeah.
they're a little bit older films. One was 87, one was 96. So that kind of plays into how much a movie grosses. Because this is not adjusted for inflation. Should have mentioned that. Apologies. Diva reminded me of that. She's like, don't forget to tell them that it's not adjusted for inflation.
Thank you, Diva.
She's really smart.
She's super smart. Super smart. Okay, yep. Whenever you are ready,
Woo.
those thumbs up.
I'm just happy I finally got on the board on this one.
So we got one more and we're all ready. So we're gonna go first to Don't Call Me Shirley Face for your combined answer.
Okay, so I'm actually kind of doing a box office kind of thing on the Facebook lately, where it's like a box office bracket and Best Picture nominees, and Fargo didn't make the cut on the bracket because of how low it did. So I think it did kind of low, and I think Raising Arizona did lower. So here's my math. I did what is 48.2 million for Raising Arizona, 50.7 million for Fargo, to make a combined total of 98.9 million.
Okay. Trivia Newton John.
I was a little more generous, but not as generous as I was last round. 155.5.
Okay, 155.5 total. Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb.
I just didn't want to write numbers again, so I reused 112 million.
112.
That is
That's fine.
fair.
Wrote some
That is
200.
fine. Max Mataz.
I did 127 million with Raising Arizona doing 50 and Fargo doing 77.
Okay. And Buffalo Custard Bass.
I had 43.5 and 52.5, making 96.
Ooh.
Guess what, everybody?
We're over.
You have all overbid.
We've all
You have
overbid
all
the
overbid.
the
So,
combined
Wow.
total.
Should have done my
combined
dollar.
The combined total.
Wow.
And those
Actually,
of
So
you,
what was the highest?
They've all overbid on the individuals too.
you went over on the individuals as well.
Wow.
So this time around, I'm just going to ask for the total. So the five
Okay.
points is off the board, the bonus 5. So
So it's somewhere in between. What was the lowest bid
the
of
lowest
our?
bid was a 96.
And it's
So it's
above
under 96.
71.
Right.
It's above 71. And it's
0.9.
lower than 96.
Yeah, that is
Oof.
what you bid, correct? Buffalo Custard Bath, you had 43.5,
Yeah.
52.5. Okay. Yep. So that's your window.
Woo! Okay.
71.9 and 96 million. I think it makes for more tense game when it's this close. You're like outbidding each other, and some people are off by,
Mhm.
Right?
just
Hundreds of thousands. Yeah.
thousands, hundreds of thousands. I'm trying to do math.
It does make for great drama in this comedy episode. You're right.
Yeah, there's gonna be quite a bit of
Maybe it's a
quite a bit of
dramedy.
drama. It's a dramedy. My life is a dramedy.
Or maybe it's a horror. Maybe I should go get my They Live action figure. Bring it back.
All right, so we're waiting on
Got the Funkos.
one. There we go. All right. Lower than 96 million.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I'm going with my birth year just for good measure. 82 million.
82. Okay.
Hmm.
Trivia.
75.25, or if we're rounding up, 75.3, but it's 25 in case someone else guessed 2.
Okay.
I'm covering my bases.
Stop
Dude.
worrying and love the bomb.
I've got let's see, 84.5 million.
4.5. Alrighty. Max Mataz.
At 82.3.
80.3. Ooh,
Close.
another 3/10 there. And Buffalo.
75.3.
75.3. Well, I will say
He's over.
it was 89.8 for the combined.
Was
We
that
had
close?
29.2 and 60.6.
Wow.
So there you go. 89.8. So that is Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb.
Oh,
It was
wow.
closest.
Thank you.
84.5.
You
We
killed it
Did
this
very well
round.
that round with half the questions correct. And I'm going to total up the rest of the scores. So while I do that, we're going to take a break. Make sure you subscribe, punch that bell so you know when other great episodes of CPLMT is coming out. We'll be right back after the break. See you then.
Punch that bell.